Hey everyone, Agnach here. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm having a bit of fun and I'm bringing an army that is a bit out of the ordinary and it uses Icehounds and Bats spells. I was watching a video by a resi attacker called Mido, and among many crazy attacks that he does, this is one of the ones that popped up. I decided I should also give it a go, but since I'm not as OP as Mados, I decided to give myself a small handicap and include a blizzard, which he didn't bring in the composition. The army that I'm bringing is 4 Icehounds, 3 Ice Golems, 6 Loons, 3 Headhunters, 5 Minions, and 2 Super Wallbreakers. The rest of the troops are mainly for funneling, like the Baby Dragon and the Valks. Mido brought 10 Bat spells and a poison with 1 freeze, so let's check out his attack first. Okay, so this is Mido's first attack. He's coming in with 4 Icehounds and the Bat spells. He sends his Blimp in for the scatter shot. He doesn't need any rages or anything, and the Yetis are going to be able to pull out the CC as well, which is a few Headhunters, an Inferno Dragon and the Witch, so he puts the poison down for the Headhunters. As you can see, this is Mido hitting live, so if you want to see more of his attacks like this one, I'm putting his channel link in the description below. He does have pretty crazy attacks that he has done in war, and he records them all live. So let's go back to the attack. So he's got the Headhunter killing the king, the Icehound froze it as well, the RC was coming from 9, getting rid of some of the defenses. The queen is going to be able to hit that tank hole. The Ice Golem dies, freezing the tank hole again. That's going to allow the queen not to have to use her ability, and now he uses 4 bats, 4 on top of the scatter. And now he sends his Icehounds with the rest of the bats and the Warden. He's going to be able to use his Warden ability nice and early. He also put an Ice Golem to tank the other Wizard Tower, and he sends his final Icehound into the AD. The thing with this base is that all of the splash damage defenses, they're next to ADs, so the Icehounds, when they die, they're going to be able to freeze that defense, therefore allowing the bats to go through the base. And he smashed it. It was really nice attack by him, but I was watching it and I was thinking if I could do something similar myself. So I tried exactly the same composition that he had and realized that I wasn't as good as he is. So, and also because I was hitting in Legends, but through AFCs I ended up testing and came up with this version of the army, which is using the Blizzard. So I'm sending the Blizzard into the Town Hall, just getting rid of the CC, getting rid of the tank hole, anything that is in the center. So that's the first stage of the attack, getting a lot of value from the Blizzard. Then after that, I do my Sui hero. So for that, I still bring 3 Ice Golems. I still bring my Baby Dragon just to funnel them. So I send the first Ice Golem to tank for my king. Then I can put the queen with the king, and they start going into the base. Now on this one, I was able to bring 1 Super Wallbreaker. A couple of my Legend League hits, I was just bringing 4 normal wall breakers and it was still working fine. I also, as the king is tanking there, I decided to send my Royal Champion just to get rid of the Eagle. She's also going to be able to go down, get rid of the Scatter and the Expo as well. And the queen on the other side ended up getting rid of the single Inferno. So as you can see, pretty much with the Blizzard and the Sui heroes, I carved almost half of the base. So then I can start with these Icehound Lalo bats, although some people don't want to call it Lalo, so I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And I put the rest of my bats on the side just to funnel my troops in, use the freeze for the scatter shot, which is the only splash damage left. And now everything just keeps flying around. We get rid of the Tesla farm. We still have 2 Icehounds that haven't popped, and this was a crashing defense, or crashing attack. However, this was a friendly challenge, so I was ready to go on to the Legends League and see if I could do it on Legends League. So over here, I'm sending the Blizzard directly onto the tank hole. I want to get rid of that entire southern area. If they manage to go up and get rid of a single Inferno, maybe a Scatter, that would be amazing, but I wasn't counting on it. So obviously, they didn't do it, and everything died. So then I decided to come in with my Sui heroes from 12. And just to create a carving path for my army. I thought that if I summoned the Sui heroes from 6, they weren't gonna get as much value, as there was so many defenses down there that they were gonna get killed so quickly, and you do want to get a fair bit of value from your superheroes. So I've got the Ice Golems, I've got my Royal Champion and my Queen. The King is at 9 o'clock getting rid of more defenses. The Royal Champion is gonna be able to go into the Eagle and try to get it. So I use her ability, I saw that she's hitting the Eagle, so I decided to invest the freeze on the cannon just to make sure that she does get it down. And now I can start with my hounds. I sent 2 first, then the bats, then the warden, followed by the loons, and then I send my other 2 Icehounds. I use the warden ability nice and early. Basically, I want to keep some of my bats under that warden ability to see if they can survive a little bit longer. As you can see, that didn't work, but that's alright. We still have plenty of Icehounds. The 6 loons were still alive, and somehow these 6 loons are so OP, they always stay alive the entire raid. We still have the 2, well, now 1 Icehound. The defenses go down, and this was my first triple in Legends with this army, so I was pretty proud of myself. Then we've got this one. As you can see, I'm bringing the normal Wallbreakers. So on this one, I think I failed the Blizzard. I did get the Town Hall, but I'll show you what I mean by failing. So I put the invisibility spell, the Rage, put another invisibility spell. Town Hall goes down, but I was too late on that 3rd invisibility spell, and the scatter shot kills all my super wizards. I think if I had been able to hit it early and then use my 4th invisibility spell there, could have gotten a scatter shot and expo the Eagle. So much more value, but that's alright. Now I have to figure out how to get value with my superheroes. So I use the King to funnel my Queen inside into that 6 o'clock compartment. We still have the Ice Golem there tanking for her, so I'm gonna be able to get rid of that AD. Put a Valk on the mortar, just push or pull the RC out. Now I can kill her with my Headhunter, and the RC can get rid of that Multi Inferno, and she's gonna be able to go up and get rid of the scatter shot as well. The Queen is dead, but that's alright. We start with our 2 Icehounds, the Bats, and the Warden. The Wizard statue story tower is being tanked by the hounds, so that's all good. Scattershot was tanked as well. Use my warden ability just to make sure that my bats stay alive. I used the freeze on the multi and the wizard tower. Then I thought that they were going to be moving up to the wizard tower, which is why I dropped that invisibility spell there, but they didn't end up going there. But that's still okay, because they ended up going to every other defense apart from the splash damage, and my loons were able to get rid of that. We still have bats alive, we still have our loons alive. As I said, they somehow survived the entire raid, and the king didn't have to go down for us to get this 3-star. And finally, I've got this base against Targaryen, War for Kids, and sending the Icehound for tanking. Then I send my Blimp. The Blimp makes it all the way into the tank hole. I can bring the tank hole down, then I can use my invisibility spell so that they can start hitting the scatter shot, get the scatter shot down. Probably I didn't need to use that 4th invisibility spell since they only popped the hound, although there's only 2 lava pups left, and as you can see, I don't bring a poison on this army, so I usually just kill the CC by pure brute force. So the king is now attacking the defending queen. Now he moves on to the eagle, so I can pop his ability. The eagle goes down, the queen is still killing some of the defenses there. The RC is gonna go to the left, Queen is gonna go to the right with the ice golems. The single inferno is gonna kill my RC, so that's alright. The king, I think he's also gonna be dying to that single inferno, but that's okay. We can start with our Icehounds and the bats with the loons, going into that single inferno compartment. That's also gonna keep my queen alive for quite a bit longer. All of the bats are going now onto the scattershot. The scattershot goes down. I send my last Icehound to tank that with those wizard towers up there with the warden ability. Those bats are invisible or invincible. So we get the next wizard tower down. There's only 1 wizard tower left. We still have all of the loons. Once again, they've survived the entire raid. They're still going around. So as you can see, the Icehounds and the bats seem to tank very well for the loons. And then the loons can survive all the way to the end and then get the rest of the defenses. As you can see, our Sui queen is still alive, and she also had her ability, which I decided to pop 4 times just to get rid of the rest of the defenses, and this was another triple. Well, that is the attack. What do you think about it? I must say, in reality it is quite hard to get triples, but I kept getting very high 2-star attacks in all of my Legend League kits, and this is with an attack I thought I would fail miserably. If you want to see more amazing attacks, don't forget to visit Mido's channel, the link is in the description below. And well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash. See ya.